Hello everyone and welcome to Gist 360. My name is Jessica and I'm your host for today. So today on the show, I'll be having a one-on-one session with one of the NASPA aspirants for presidency. NASPA in the sense that the National Association of Students Personnel Administration. We all know the National Service Personnel. We have resumed work and we have started. So they have started their campaign. So I'll be talking to one of them from the northern region under the Tamale Metropolitan District. And he's right here with me looking so smartly dressed, just like a president. And his name is Mr. Sulemana George Rafew, and he's here with me. It's going to be a one-on-one session. I'm going to be asking him about his campaign and everything, what's going on with him. Hello, Mr. Sulemana.
Hello.
You're looking so cool today, just like a president.
Thank you so much.
And you're welcome. So today I'm going to be asking you about some of your campaign promises and what you're doing right now with your campaign. It's just going to be a one-on-one session, so I hope you're cool with it.
Yeah.
Okay. And with our first question, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, who is George? We all want to know. Everyone wants to know who George is.
Okay. Thank you. I'd like to first thank all your listeners or people watching from every part of the world today. Mr. Sulemana George Rafew is a young man who is still at the age of starting his political career. And I just completed from the Tamale University. I offered mechanical engineering, HND, and I'm at the age of 25 years. I come from Damango. I'm a Gonjama tribe, and yes, basically that's who I am. Okay.
Can you tell us if you've occupied any position, like in school or in a way?
Okay. Talking about my past portfolio I've represented in my level of life, I think I'll start from the senior high school, where I completed within senior high school in the Tamale Northern region. That's 2017. I was the dining hall prefect, and then from there I went to the Tamale University, became the departmental president for mechanical engineering, auto. Also president TUSAG, Technical University Engineering Students Association of Ghana. I also became president for Gonjaland Students Association, Tattoo branch, became the chairman stroke president for FEAS, that is the Faculty of Arts and Applied Science, Tamale University. And at now, I'm also aspiring to become the NASPA president for Tamale Metro.
Wow. So why are you interested in this position, in this portfolio? Why are you interested in this kind of position? Because there are other positions there, but why presidency?
Okay. Yeah, I could go for other positions. There are several other positions I could go for, and I felt that would be of good use to the nation. However, I came with the opinion to serve as the president in order to collaborate with any other person that would also come for the various portfolios, and would see how we can network together, work together, and achieve a common aim. And basically, I have some target I've set that once I'm made a president for NASPA Tamale Metro, in order to enforce them to come to a reality, so I needed to go for the position of the president. Okay,
thank you. And so what's your campaign promise, like your campaign promise to be the National Service Personnel?
Okay, my campaign is made of an initiative that sees to the well-being of the National Service Personnel. My major number one campaign, I wouldn't say promise, but an initiative I'm bringing on board is S Gratia. I'm introducing a system called the S Gratia for National Service Personnel. I know somebody will ask, what has S Gratia got to do with National Service Personnel? You are serving for that's 12 months or 1 year, and after that you're out of the system. It is something that happens frequently. Yes, this time around I'm lobbying with my colleagues from other institutions, from other regions, who will be aspiring for the same position, and the agreement is to see to it that there should be some monies accumulated and later given to the service personnel after a period of the 1 year or 12 months of service, such that the service personnel can start something on his own. As I tell you now, there are a lot of service personnel who have finished their service. There are some also currently on their service who have a lot of skills and handwork, and also some are entrepreneurs. I quite know that a lot of people who started business, selling things, making beads and a lot of things while they were doing their national service, even though the amount of money that was paid to them was just a small amount of money. However, they made good use of it and started something small. So I'm looking at where we would source for government support and fund from the National Service Secretariat, so that at least an additional money of 300 Ghana cedis or more than would be given to each and every service personnel at every month. However, these monies are not going to be paid into the account. These monies are going to be kept till the end of the service period, and the money will be accumulated and paid to each and every service personnel. When these monies are paid to each and every service personnel, our target is that these service personnel are going to pick up this money. Those who have handwork or have a business idea, they are going to help use this as a startup capital to start their own businesses. Those who are, you'd ask, what about those who don't have any handwork or don't know anything how to do? Yes, when made the president, I would make sure that as many as possible want to learn a trade or a handwork, would introduce them to those markets, let them be trained, and once after the service, this kind of money are accumulated as a ex gratia. They will use to start up their own businesses. The pressure on government for employment and all those things would be a thing of the past, and most of the people would be self-sufficient even after service.
Okay. With what you just said, I think that is what you do differently from your past presidents. So regarding funds for your campaign, how are you going to get funds for them?
Are you asking funds for this, the execution of this project, or for my campaign?
To execute all these projects, how are you going to raise funds for them?
Yes, as I said, we work with the National Service Secretariat. We are also directly under the government of Ghana. So basically, these two people are going to be our main source of fund. We are going to source for fund from the government of Ghana, source fund from the National Service Secretariat, and also we have the Ministry of Small Scale Industry. And as I told you, people are going to start their own businesses, so it will fall under the Ministry of Small Scale Industry. And basically, we are going to seek for support from all these entities and also from individuals who would want to come and invest into the business of persons who want to start something on their own.
Okay, I got you. So if you're voted into power, what will you do for the national service personnel?
So basically, as I already said, we're working that once I'm made the president for Tamale Metro, I would collaborate with my other colleagues who will be selected from various parts of the nation, district and then regional, so that we will bring this initiative on board where there will be an extra 300 Ghana cedis kept. This 300 Ghana cedis is not coming from the Allowance. The Allowance is intact. The money they are receiving is intact. We get another extra 300 Ghana cedis for each and every person for every month. We keep it for the 12th month and then pay it to them in bulk so that they can start something. So I think every service personnel is going to be a beneficiary, including myself. I'm a service personnel. I'm going to benefit from it. Then I'm also bringing up some initiatives like I've lobbied. I'm still on the lobby with MTN Ghana and Eastwich Ghana to make things life easy whilst you are doing your service, instead of going to queue up at a vendor where you have to use Eastwich and up and down. No, I'm easily up things that will collaborate, get an app where you can sit at the comfort of your home or your office or wherever you are, then just withdraw the money from Eastwich to your mobile money wallet. Those are some of the initiatives we are looking at to make things easy for the service personnel.
Okay, so the national service personnel, you've heard what he's saying. It's so cool. I hope you guys will vote for him. Okay, with regarding your ex-gratia, what you were talking about, have you done something like that before in your past positions back at school or anywhere?
Yeah, back at my university, I just completed Tamale Technical University. There were a lot of things we've achieved. I wouldn't say it's a personal achievement. I would say it's a we achieved it in a group or together, both the students, my executive, and everybody, the lecturers, and everybody. There have been instances where we've been able to mobilize funds to embark on several trainings. We've been able to merge the Association of Engineering students with Ghana Institute of Engineers, and several more I can't even talk about.
All right. So what will you do to ease the pressure on personnel posted from other regions with accommodation and then the reposting and all the stuff?
Yeah, as I earlier on said, the well-being and then the liberty of the national service personnel is my priority, and in such that, just like I said, there are people living very far villages. They have to travel to town and look for e-switch vendor to cash out their monies, and it's a long process. For you, maybe you might be in the city, you don't have those problems, but we have people coming from remote areas who have to travel far just to withdraw even their money. So this is number one. Okay, fine, we are bringing the system. You sit at the comfort of your home, anywhere you are, withdraw your money into your mobile money wallet and use it for anything you want to do. Number two, you are not going to finish your service and go back home sitting empty-handed or running after a primary school or a business around to be paid 200 cedis, which is not even worth what you were paid for the national service. So you are able to start your own business right after you are done with your service. And I think it's going to have a very good impact on the Ghanaian students' life, especially those who are into business or have a mind of entrepreneurship.
Okay, that's really nice. So what do you think is the most challenging aspects of this position, and what are you doing to overcome the issue?
Wow, it's a bit difficult to work with a lot of people. It's very difficult, but then with a determined person, and once you are ready to serve the nation, once you are ready to give out your all to the people, it shouldn't be a barrier for your success in acquiring that. So I've met a lot of people from different kind of homes, different kind of backgrounds, different kind of training, and the person would express his or her feeling in a way that you might not be happy. But then I do understand that once you are working with a lot of people and coming from different backgrounds, you should learn to live with them. So it's been a big challenge to me, meeting people who don't want to accept what is true or do not want to also take up your idea. But then we still working together as well, because we all want the well-being of Mother Ghana.
Okay. So how are you going to work to bring people together after you voted into power, national service personnel? How would you bring us together?
Okay. From my past experience, I think it's applicable here. I've worked with a lot of people, especially for the portfolios I've held. I've worked with people who were my vice president and several executives. I believe in consulting everybody. People say we have the list among people, but I feel that there's nobody who is a list among people. Everybody is equally important. The opinion of everybody matters, and you get to learn from people you even feel that they have nothing to offer. They are those you get to learn from. So I believe that in working with a lot of people, bringing people together, we have to get to the grassroots and then pick out everybody's idea, put together with a better solution. Whatever I know cannot be the solution to the general problem. But once I consult everybody, I let everybody know our opinion, we take opinions from the grassroots from everybody, I think we would come together and then we'd all be happy and work together. Okay.
This is just our last question. With your position, what will you do to help in the increment of the national service allowance?
It's a reality that for a very long time now, the national service personnel have been paid 599 Ghana cedis for a very long time now, and we do appeal to the government to come to our aid, and so that at least add something up to that money. And when made the president, I would also try to work with the Congress, that's the highest decision-making body of the association. I would also work in consultation with the NSS, National Service Secretariat, and everybody that would have a key role to play as much as possible, so that we demand for an increase on our allowance.
Okay guys, you have heard him, I have heard him, and you've heard his campaign promises and all. Any last words for our viewers before we leave?
Okay, Okay, my last word to viewers out there is I would like to speak a bit of my local dialect. Mabia, Manama, in terms of everybody, my sister, my brother, my mothers and brothers, everybody involved in national service. I'm your brother, your son, Sulemana Rafew, aspiring to become the president of NASPA Tamal Metro. I would request that you all come with your support to back me up to make it a successful one. I can't make it without you, and I'm out there because of you. So I would entreat that you all come and support. The voting day is 24th November 2020. The venue for the election is Youth Home. It's right starting from the morning, 7 o'clock to 3:30 on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday at the Youth Home. Please come and support me. I need you and I'm there for you. All the best. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, everyone, you've heard him, and this has been a one-on-one session with Mr. Sulemana, one of the national service aspirants for presidency in the northern region under Tamale Metropolitan District. You guys should come in your numbers and please support him. His promises are very good. I have listened to them. You've heard them. I've also heard them. He has nice campaign promises for you guys, and when he's voting into power, he's to exhibit all of them. Thank you all and have a nice day. Mwah.